Sairam, enter the 9 yards episode because again somebody wanted to see me 9 yards, maybe because they love me or maybe because they want to know how I drape this 9 yards. See, we can never see this. This talappu has to be always loose. Then only the V will be formed here. There should be a V here. Can you see the V here? The V should be formed. So today again I'm going to sit down and talk about a nice episode about a sandal. Sorry, to drag the table a little more further, closer to this place. Hope it looks nice. Yeah, so all done alone. So there'll be a lot of errors. You have to. This is solo. Ambal was solo. She fought solo. So I don't mind fighting solo, rather. Now, today, 3 days, the third day, Ma Durga. We all have mothers. So she's the mother of mother. And I always feel there is no need for a Mother's Day to wish a mother a happy Mother's Day. Mothers are always mothers, especially the strict ones like the one I had. Very strict. Terror to the core, I remember as I was married and being sent to Bangalore on the train, neither my mother cried nor my father cried. My elder brother, of course, yes, first elder brother, he little bit of so much sentiment towards me as a sister. He always expressed, but my second elder brother never expressed his feelings. So that he was also not to be seen in that area. So my husband always used to tease me. Your second brother, elder brother, doesn't want to show the tears. That's why he slowly moved away for some time and then he came back. But to my amazement, my mother was not at all crying. And my mother-in-law was saying, don't worry, we'll look after her like a daughter. And anyway, I'm going to be there for 6 months in Bangalore. And don't worry, we'll look after her. And she's a very chamathu girl because a 21-year-old girl type those days. 9 yards புடவை கட்டிக்கணுமானா அதெல்லாம் அவ்வளோ ஈஸி கிடையாது. அழகாக தழைய கால் தெரியாமல் முதுகு தெரியாமல் வயர் தெரியாமல். That means they say without showing any part of the body she's born the 9 yards means it's not easy. And by the way, this talappu has to be always loose. Then only the V will be formed in front of the 9 yards. Otherwise you will not see the V. It will always go up. Now, so when my mother-in-law told, don't worry, we'll all take care of her. In my 6 months I'll be there, then I'm going to Delhi. But you know what my mother said? I am not at all worried. She should prove now. She should prove. I was just thinking, what kind of mother is she? A mother telling she should prove herself. Now my duty is over. I've given her in marriage. Now she has to prove. Thorns and, anything in the family, thorns and flowers and difficulties and obstacles and anything comes in the family, she has to prove like Ma Durga. Because she was a Ambal Upasaki. I feel like crying when I talk about that. My mother was a Lalita Ambika Upasaki. So she said she should prove like Lalita Ambike because Lalita Ambal fought alone and never feel that she had to take different, avataram to fight all the demons. Not like that. She has proved that, see, that also is a proof for all the ladies. We are Ma Durga when we get angry, and we're the mother with a lot of compassion, and we're the strict mother also. And then we are the Lakshmi of the house. That's what they call Griha Lakshmi. We're the Lakshmi of the house and also the Saraswati who brings in education. So basically it's all us. Only through Puranas they have tried to tell a woman has power in all these forms. To make Lakshmi, a woman is sitting and depending on the husband, no Lakshmi will come inside. So Lakshmi varthukku adha vechirken, Lakshmi vekkadhukku idhu vechirken. Lakshmi is not like, oh, please come Lakshmi, she will not come. You have to work hard. And then takka vechikkuradhu, they say takka vechikkuradhu means to maintain this situation in the house, lady has to work. Anyway, so how empowerment I have spoken. Empowerment is very important in a lady. Lady should never be, depend on the man or the children or anything. Lady should be always in it. So coming back to this point of mother, uh, when my mother sent me to Bangalore, as I told you, she never cried. And then, after some, those days, no phone, nothing. We have to go and book a trunk call to talk to her if at all I want. So she will not talk for long hours. Like wata 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 wala 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 wala. She will never talk, She'll talk the content, she'll put the phone. Chaptya, tidnya, ponya, vandya, nothing like that, She will talk to the point, put the phone down. And whenever she talks, you feel she's an arrogant mother. No, she was not an arrogant mother. She was a beautiful mother. So that time, the third floor I had to run and then book a trunk call and then talk to mother. And I remember one day when I was speaking to her, I told she'll ask Maryada kiru nalla peru vaangikko pukkatha nalla peru vaanga vaaya kaatade. This is what she says, like even if your elder sister-in-law, brother-in-law, whoever talks something, you just keep everything in your mind. You don't talk back. Don't talk back to your brother-in-law, sister-in-law, or whoever it is. Don't talk back. If they talk, also just smile. So I've been doing that for so many years, ever since I got married. I'm already 65. So basically, when I just called her on the phone, I had the rented house. So I just got the connection trunk call booked and I called her and I spoke to her. I said, she was asking me, Enna, eppadi irkai? Cheri. Because she knew there was a water problem because we get water only from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock we'll get water. We have to fill up the water and everything. If one dabba is not filled, my husband will throw me out of the house. So I said, Ma, everything is okay, Ma. Mother-in-law, father-in-law, they've gone back to Delhi. I'm managing everything on my own. I go to the... I said, everything, blah, blah, blah. She said, I didn't ask you anything. What about the water problem? I said, yeah, the water problem is there, but I get up. Get up. If the water is coming at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you get up at 2 o'clock and be ready for the water. Maybe it may come at 2:30 also. So you should be prepared. Yes, Amma. Then she said, I said, yeah, sometimes I have to draw water from the well also. Suppose the water doesn't come to wash the vessels and wash the clothes. She said, yes, you have to do it. That's the reason I sent you to Article Grammar to learn everything. A lady should know everything. 10 நிமிஷம் சும்மா உட்காந்துருக்கும் தெரியணும், வேலை பண்ணாமல் இருக்கும் தெரியணும், படபடபடம் வேலை பண்ணவும் தெரியணும், பேசவும் தெரியணும், பேசாமல் இருக்கவும் தெரியணும், பேசாமல் இருந்தும் பழகு, பேசி பழகு. That's what she said. Very, very strict mother. And then she told one word. Yeah, sometimes it's very difficult, Amma. I have to pull water the whole day, and sometimes it's very difficult. You know what she told? Chandana kattai, teke tandi manam varam. See, this is a chandana kattai. This is the kattai. This is a chandana place. This is also out of what do you call it? Chandana. See, this is made out of this palaga, chandana palaga and chandana kattai. So only when you rub like this with pouring little bit of water, not little, very, very minute drop of water, and do like this, the smell comes. As I am doing now, without water also smell I am getting. So she always used to say, chandana kattai te tandi manam varam. And when I told my husband, first let us go to Kaveri Arts and Crafts, Bangalore, and go and buy this chandana palaga and chandana kattai. I said, for what? I said, I have to prove to my mother. He said, fine, let us go. So ever since that is with me. Ever since I got married, this is with me. And daily I do chandana blessing for Ambal Abhishekam, Ambal Aradhana. I use this. I don't buy chandana powder. I only do this. Now it's very expensive. Can't even go near this. Sandalwood palagai and sandalwood piece. I can't even go near that. That expensive it is. Anyways. So, and in fact, she saw me as becoming a breeder. She was so full of praise. That is the only time I got a praising few good words from my mother. She said, very good. Nannachu. அப்படிதான் இருக்கணும். எல்லாம் பண்ணணும். ஆவதும் பெண்ணால் அழிவதும் பெண்ணால் எல்லாம் நீ பண்ணணும். And she said, இதோட நிறுத்திக்காதே, இதுக்கு மேலே இன்னும் போகணும், இது அல்ல உன்னோட. Now you all talk about sky is the limit like that. Those days no talking like that. இது ஒன்றும் இல்லை, இதுக்கு மேலே இருக்கு. இது மட்டுமல்ல, இதிலே நல்ல பேர் எடுக்கணும். உன்னோட கிணலை மாதிரி ஜெனுவின் கிணல் இல்லை எல்லாரும் சொல்லணும் வாயில. Your kennel should be the best. Nobody should say அதில் கலப்படம் இருக்குது, பைசாக்கு வேண்டி பண்ணுறா, she's a professional breeder. யாரும் சொல்லக்கூடாது. You breed for the compassion of breeding dogs. At the same time, for your hard work, you must take money. Because பணம் இல்லாமல் ஒன்றும் நடக்காது. but don't take too much. Take how much you spent and take the puppy's cost. That's all. And she saw me and she was so happy. She was so happy and she said yes. I think if only all parents are strict like this, I don't think there'll be a case of divorces or the living together, sorry to say this, living together, so many things which is quite common. And wearing 9 yards, I got this from my mother, my Patti Amma, Lakshmi Patti Amma, my father's mother, Avanji Amma, Avade Amma, from her, and Karamane Amma, even though being a widow, my father's mother and Karamane Amma being widows, though they wore the white sari, they could have worn this brown color, what I am wearing, kind of goldish kind of color, they can wear, but they said no. Ever since their husbands passed away, they were wearing only white sari, white 9 yards. And believe me, with the white 9 yards, they had to manage the entire household work, not in a gas அடுப்பு, and not even one drop of அழுக்கு will be in that white. They'll always have a kaikkalai. They'll say kaikkalai, my party used to say kaikkalai vachko, kaikkalai. Now we call that, the top, what do you call that? I forget that word in English. The idiki we say, tongs, whatever it is. Hold it and take it. Those days nothing. There'll be good cloth stitched by hand, and they will dip it in water and squeeze a little bit of water and keep it very wet so that you won't feel the heat. So from that only they'll take it down. She'll say always kaikare should be always wet so that it doesn't catch fire. And there's a meaning in that also. Then and next is then came that we would do this kaikale, so that was there in my Avanji Amma's house. My mother also has done this. I have seen my Lakshmi party doing this with the thing, and they never had an idiki or tongs or anything like that. But I need to tell how nicely they carried out. And my grandmother, my Lakshmi Patti Amma, always had white cloth here, like it will be stitched, and she'll squeeze it in between. That will be hanging like this, like a small kerchief. And she'll have many like that. And once she does some work and she wash her hand, she'll slowly do like this and then come and wipe it in that, And you cannot even, it was spotless. My grandmother's Podavai was spotless, even my Karamane Amma, that's my Kollu party. My mother's party, even her Podavai was like spotless. White, can you believe white? Those days, no gas, all in the adupu work, So how they managed? Did they not have emotions? Did they have not feelings? Did they not? No, they were always oriented with a goal in their life, and they lived up to the goal. So if whatever I am today is because of my upbringing, parenting. Swami always says parenting is very important in a child's growth, And I see many people who go abroad, they immediately leave their hair loose. So I just don't understand the logic. I'm waiting to find somebody who's very closer to me and ask them why you are leaving your hair loose as soon as you reach abroad. Here in Swami's ashram, people from abroad coming, they alaga pinni poo vachindu alaga podave pottu pothindu vara. And once you reach abroad, you forget all your Brahmin culture and you have to leave your hair loose. Leaving the hair loose is not in our culture at all. It is not in our culture at all. Even if little bit of hair, you have to pin it up. So this is the story of this Chandana Kattai and Chandana Palagai. That is sandalwood board and sandalwood piece. So bottom line, I would tell all the people, to be strict with their children. And these days I feel mothers have to be very, very strict. And what I find in many places is mothers are the laziest people in the world. Some mothers. That's the reason children are becoming lazy. See, that's what again I'm coming back to motherhood. How my mother told? You have to prove yourself. She never said, I miss you. Amma, I miss you. Amma, that thing like that. Even when I go, the moment my husband, asked me to take the children and go if I want to show the children to my parents and grandparents, because my mother cannot leave my grandmother and come. She'll say my duty comes first. I will not go. Party vaisa irka, party vitu enga varamate. Nee venna va. She was not a pampering mother. And whenever my mother said, dosa malaga podi, sambar podi, rasa podi, anta podi, inta podi, vattakalam podi, all the podi, she'll go and ask my husband, can I pack something? He said, nothing. She's got hands. Your daughter has got hands. If you feel, this is the way he said, if you feel you have prepared your daughter for everything, let her prove herself. And till today, my husband has not told I'm the best wife. Being an entrepreneur, he knew I won many prizes. I became the best breeder of Bangalore in Karnataka. And I ran the house for so many occasions with my hard-earned money, and till today he will never say, you have done good. He'll always say, you can do further. You can do further. You can do further better. But you can do better. Further you can go ahead in life. Don't stop here, So, yeah, to people, they may feel, oh, what kind of husband he's got, But I always feel my husband is also my guru. He was also very strict. I'm so very lucky that I came to a family where my mother-in-law is very strict. And she could finish her cooking within minutes, in a jiffy, I can say. Not like prolonging the cooking. Getting up early, having the bath, doing the puja. She'll put those days no cooker, she'll put the vessel on the stove and she'll do the puja. She'll come and do slogam. Vayal slogam chulinde, she'll cook. That is also very important because, only thing is the tuppal our spit should not fall on the food, but she'll talk it. She'll tell him back, well, Maral and all those things. So she used to drape 9 hours so well. So I'm so thankful to my mother for what I am today. Amma, wherever you are, all the credit goes to you. Chandarakattai is still being orchinde than irukken. Madam vandinte than irukku. Hope you're seeing from wherever you are born. Thank you so much, viewers. I think I'll come with another episode of 9 hours, maybe if it is possible, because it's very tough. All my dogs have come into estrus, and every time I have to go up and do the needful. I don't want to clear. I don't want to tell everything here because everybody will not understand. So it's a very tough process where I have to wear my Bermuda and t-shirt, and for my gardening work I have to wear some other dress because when I cut the plants, all the stains will fall on me. So I kept a separate dress for that. So like my tata always said, that is me, this is me, this is also me. I wish I could wear 9 hours every day, but it is not at all practical because due to so many reasons it's not practical. But 9 Navaratra, I will never skip this wearing 9 hours, and every day puja I will do with my 9 hours only at the house. Daily puja I will do with 9 hours, and cooking I do with 9 hours for puja prasadam. So that has become a habit, and with a rented house, space being very less compared to what I had at Bangalore, I had a huge hall, 25 by 20, huge hall, rectangular shape, and it was so nice. See, this is what we have to do. My mother used to tell me every few seconds, you have to do this. Only if you put this, I remember that, my party was tattam. So, thanks to my upbringing, and I have also brought up my children so well. You can wake up my daughter middle of the night and ask her to cook for 50 people, she'll be ready. So I was also a very strict mother. Maybe if she feels she can talk about me, in case she wants to. I was also terror. A terror means a terror to her. But all that I'm seeing in her now, for what I was a terror to her, I'm seeing in her now. I'm so blessed to have had Dhanya and Soumya as my kids. And Soumya as a kid for 11 years. And she taught me the way of spiritual path, get into spiritual path more than I was before. So every day is a empowerment day. That is what Ambal has taught us. And she fought the battle alone, but only to prove that, she can do this way also. She had to bring in lot of avatars. So that is how Shumba Nishumba, Madhakaidava, you know, all those demons, she stood alone, alone. That's why I repeat, I'm a Ambadu Pasaki. Wherever I go, even in the forest, if I get a land, I am not scared to live there because, as I always say, I'm an Ambadu Pasaki. I don't need to breed lions when I have Simha Vahini with me. She's my Simha Vahini, always with me, always with me, always with me, guiding me. I don't go to temples. I don't believe in going to temples. I don't like to waste time there. But given a chance, I want to do something more in life till I am alive. Because Swami always says, what is your resting period? Sleeping in the afternoon is not your resting period. Your resting period is when you die. So I only pray to all the elders who are all gone and born in another body. Please bless me from wherever you are and make your grandchild, great grandchild more powerful like Amba Durga. Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Thank you all. Hope you all enjoy this because somebody wanted me to do this. I'm doing it.